Hey guys, Nike 12,000 here. I just wanted to give you guys a quick show here. I had just gotten back from a gun show and I had picked myself up a new edition. You can see here by the Ruger box, probably kind of gives it away a little bit. I ended up getting Ruger's SR9C. This is the second time here. I just opened it up real quick when I had first gotten home, so you guys are kind of getting to do this with me. Top half the box, they have all your paperwork, the NRA, the test bullet that they fire, the casing. Comes with the lock from Ruger. Looks like they have the attachment for your finger for the 10-round magazine and the full size filler. Full size. Put a piece of them up there. And of course, to help you load them up when they're new. Alright, very good. Yeah. It's kind of in the market here for something a little smaller. I had Ruger's P95, which you can check out my other video if you want to see that one. And that one was just kind of too big for my everyday carry. I just didn't really enjoy carrying something that large. So I wanted to get something a little bit smaller that still had the same amount of bang and would still give me a decent amount of rounds and was still affordable. Like I said, I did check this real quick, show you. There, nothing there. So we're good. Like I said, 10-round clip to start. This is, like I said, the Ruger SR9C. Oh, see that there? Actually says on the top there. Right there. Loaded when up, and when it's actually loaded, this pops up and turns red. The SR9C does have the ambidextrous safety on both sides. It does have, obviously, the 3-dot sight. I don't know if you can see there, 1, 2, 3. The rear sight is adjustable. This one does, as everybody likes to talk about with these, does have the back strap that can be flipped around. Push a little pin out here on the side, slides out, spins around, goes back in. The trigger safety, as you can see there. And the slide lock up at the top. So again, completely empty. Haven't even loaded this up for the first time yet. The barrel length on this one was 3.5 inches. The overall length is 6.85. It is 4.61 inches high. The width across the top is 1.27, and the unloaded weight is 23.40 ounces. So it's not insanely heavy. It's definitely lighter than my P95. Like I said, it is a lot more compact. I liked it. The one thing, or I should say, the one thing I liked the most about looking at, or the one that drew me to this most probably, was that it was a lot thinner across the top. My P95 has the ambidextrous safety on the kind of the top here, back on the slide, and it makes it really chunky at the top. The other thing I did like about this one is that they do also give you the full-size magazine as well. So if you're target shooting or you just want more firepower, sticks right in. And if you have a bigger hand, then you really got a lot of room there to be able to hold on to that sucker, and fits in nice and tight. I don't like the way it necessarily looks as much. It definitely makes it a lot bigger, but it definitely has a nice feel to it though. And smaller guy, this one fits in my hand nicely. I held this when I was at the gun show, and I can still get a very good hold on it, and excited as hell to go out and shoot this thing. So yeah, this is really it. I have the push here, which flips over and pulls out the takedown. Everything slides apart. Safety on and off. Yeah, there's not a whole lot more I can say about that one right off the bat. I will I'll have to give you guys another update here once I have a chance to go out and shoot it and let you know how it goes. If it fires anything like my P95, I'm more than excited because I love that gun to death so far. So, just give you a moment or two here just to have a quick little look over, see what you think. There you go. So there's Ruger on that side. That's SR9C. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. SR9C on that side. I'm not going to take it down right now. If you guys want to see a takedown, let me know, and I'm more than happy to do that and put it up. Okay, you can see the back strap there. It slides right out. There's where the pin is for the back. Magazine release, of course, and again, trigger safety. It's the first pistol I've had that's had one of those, so I'll have to see. I don't foresee it being an issue, but you know, who knows. You can also see the ejector here on the side. It'll show up there. I think it looks cool. They had a blued version of this for about $40 less. But when I looked at them side by side, I mean, this thing's just gorgeous. I would not have a second thought about getting paying the extra couple of bucks to have the stainless model. So I think it's gorgeous looking, and like I said, it seems to be should be more than sufficient for what I want to do. So there you go. So I will be taking this one off and putting the extended trigger, just because that gives you the room for your pinky there. So if I do any other videos or when I do my follow-up for this one, I'll make sure I show you guys that that's on there. I walked away paying for that one. All said and done, it was $415 I think it's like $420 for everything, all said and done. That includes taxes. Like I said, I did get that at my local gun show. Just kind of give you. Like I said, I had it open just enough to look into it, check it out, and you guys, this is really the first time I've opened it up since, so you guys get to do it here with me. So. Again, like I said, this is just all, anybody that might care about this stuff, Ruger sends us every single time. Just a manual. They always have the insert card, I don't know why. I think this is for, I'm not sure what that is. I'll read that later. Manual, like I said, just basic stuff. This one, like I said, this is a test fire bullet, or casing, I'm sorry, it's the casing for a bullet that they fire at the factory there. I was actually just doing some reading. Apparently some places are starting to require that this kind of stuff gets put on file, I guess, with like the local authorities. They do not require that where I live, so I just hang on to it. I guess you just never know. It does have all the information for the gun on there. It's signed off by, I'm not sure who it is. David checked it out. So that's what we're looking at. That's actually, I'm going to keep that. Alright guys, well, hopefully you enjoyed that. Again, if you have any other questions, if you want to see anything further, you want to see a breakdown or anything, I plan on doing a cleaning video for probably both my guns at some point when I have a chance to get back up to the range. It is raining today, otherwise I would have went out and put a couple hundred rounds through this thing. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching, and like I said, leave me comments. Thanks.